Anthony Albanese has spoken at the UK Labor Party's annual conference. The Prime Minister addressed the importance of the role his government plays and the friendship between Australia and the UK. Andrew Clennell was there.
Anthony Albanese came to Liverpool to take part in what must have been a dream for him, addressing a British Labor conference. But he also came, it seems, to assist someone he calls a mate, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who is struggling from electoral pressure being delivered by Nigel Farage's Reform Party. Anthony Albanese's speech contains references to democracy being under threat, but also criticises negativity in politics. So the Australian Prime Minister no doubt is talking about authoritarian regimes like Russia, but also campaigns, the sort that Nigel Farage has waged. But will this be a message received well by the man Anthony Albanese is soon to meet in the White House, Donald Trump, who himself rose to power off the back of appealing from the right to the working class?
An absolute privilege to introduce a friend of mine, a real inspiration to those of us on the left. Albo came armed with cans of Albo beer. I kid you not.
What I see here in UK Labor, under this man, this leader, this Prime Minister, my friend, is the same determination that I know lives in every member of the Australian Labor Party. An absolute resolve to stand together and defend democracy itself. We all sense this is an era where our capacity for peaceful disagreement is being tested. Tearing things down is easy, but it doesn't leave you with anything. The low politics of fear and resentment are easy, but they only divide the country, they don't advance it.
The PM told Sky News on Sunday Agenda he did not fear the meeting that he will have with Donald Trump on October 20 at the White House. Do you hold any fears in terms of this meeting?
No, not at all. The discussions we've had have been very positive and constructive, and Australia and the United States are great friends. We pull our weight, and it's not a relationship of unequals.
He also denied that his long overseas trip and travel to political conferences might be a negative with Australian taxpayers. Can you understand if some Australians view the amount of travel you've ended up doing this year as excessive, or what do you make of those comments she's made about them being basically political events?
Well, I think that says more, she can explain her own position, but what I do is work very hard representing Australia. You've been with me, Andrew. Do you think we've been sitting around during this time? And, I've had journalists who tell me how tired they are. Well, just try to keep up.
It's now off to the United Arab Emirates for a meeting with that country's leader ahead of returning home 11 days after leaving Australia.